Millennials are one of the highest educated generations ever. And while they hold degrees in high numbers, they are facing a serious need for some practical life skills, like how to land a job, handle a bank account, and obtain their own housing and transportation, just for starters. A few weeks back, I sat down to talk with Josh Burnette, a millennial himself, and he's also the co-author of a wonderful book. It's called Adulting 101. Josh, do you think that millennials are missing the whole idea of just how to live?
I think that there is a large disconnect between what they're learning at home and at school and the resources that they need to successfully engage in adulthood. And honestly, that was the premise of Adulting 101 and why we wanted to write it. It's to equip students for life after school.
Now, you saw this as an employer. You were hiring a lot of young people to work in your Chick-fil-A restaurant. And what were they bringing to the job that you said, you know, these kids might need a little bit of assistance in some fundamentals?
Absolutely. So everything from the actual job interview itself and the way in which students would interact with the people they were interviewing with, to once we've even employed them, how they engaged in the workplace. And then Adulting 101 is a compilation of so many of the conversations that I had with the students over the last 7 years. I've had hundreds of high school and college age students that would sit down, and many of them would ask, how do I buy a car? A lot of tactical life skills that were not taught either at home or at school.
Where's the breakdown? Is it because so many kids are growing up with maybe broken homes and the parents just don't have the time or think about what these kids need?
I think it starts in the home. The home is where everything begins, and due to a lot of broken homes, I think that a lot of students are missing out on that. And then schools are not teaching students basic life skills that they need. They're teaching them algebra or trigonometry, but not budgeting or financial literacy.
What was the biggest shock that you have had in dealing with millennials and other younger people when it comes to what they don't know?
They expect everything to be done for them to some degree. So not all millennials by any means, but we've had numerous students where it's two types of parenting methods. You either have a helicopter parent that wants to do it on behalf of the student, or you have the absentee parent that will have no engagement with the student. And so this book is written to help kind of bridge some of the divides and to give the student the opportunity to learn these skills on their own.
Is this book written primarily for the millennial or for the parents of the millennials?
And it's really intended for the millennial. We cover topics ranging from budgeting and buying a car to time management. For so many students that get into the workforce, this is the first time they have unstructured time. So we are trying to help them. How do you maximize your opportunities each and every day?
Do young people have any sense that everything that they do now, what they post on social media, the manner in which they interact with their current employer, will have a big effect, not only on getting in or out of a school, but in every job they will ever have for the rest of their life? Do they get that at all?
I think that some of them do. Some of the more mature ones do, but oftentimes they don't realize the wake that they're leaving behind each and every day. They impact and engage with employers, with peers, and I don't think they really realize how important that is and how much they're learning and growing as a result of it.
Josh and Peter Hardesty's book, Adulting 101, is available online at Amazon and at his website, joshburnette.com.